Previously on the next step.
I want to see you in my studio again. Find another school that doesn't take it as serious.
I know I did some terrible things, I believe, as dance captain, but I really want to start over at the next step.
We would be pleased to have you audition, Amanda. I can't believe they chose Amanda over me.
That's choosing your enemy over your best friend. What is she thinking?
Daniel, I mean, we know he's an amazing dancer. He's got phenomenal technique, but he's just come off an injury.
Yes, I was injured, but that was in the past.
Our male soloist is going to be Eldon.
It looks like I'm out of opportunities to be a featured dancer at nationals, so I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'm working on my national solo right now. I know Kate didn't initially pick me to be the male soloist, but I think she's gonna have to rethink her decision when she sees this solo.
You pick yourself up, but then we go down, down, down. When we talk, we'll lose the connection like we're traveling underground.
Right now, Giselle and I are just walking into the studio, and we see Daniel dancing, so we're just going to sit back and let him do his thing.
When I close my eyes, I can see.
A-Troop would not be the same without Daniel. I mean, I'm a little biased. He's my best friend, but he's amazing. He almost floats. The only problem with him is you can see the concentration in his face, and that's something you really can't see without him. He doesn't really allow his emotions to come into play. Personally, I think that's why he didn't get the solo or the small group.
Yes, Daniel.
That
Sweet,
was
man.
unreal.
Thanks.
Hey, I rented a booth at your school today for the activities fair.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you and Amanda could man it.
Yeah, that would be no problem.
Right now, I'm asking Michelle if she would mind manning a Next Step booth at her school's activity fair.
I'm actually just gonna grab my bag and I'll go tell him.
Great, thanks.
Having a booth there for the next step would be great. Maybe we can attract new dancers, and it'll give me a chance to get to know Amanda better.
Oh, here she comes. Moment of truth.
Are you guys talking about me?
Something like that.
Maybe
What's
just
going
someone
on?
else named
What's
Kate.
going on? Okay, here's the deal. We have a few J-Troop members who are absolutely exceptional, and I would love for you guys to mentor them and help them to become better dancers. It's perfect. It's going to help the A-Troop dancers not be so selfish, and it's also going to help the J-Troopers start to get used to the way that A-Troop is run.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So you already picked them, or they?
Yeah, I've already chosen them. So if you guys want to go get your stuff, they'll actually come meet you back in the studio.
All right, sweet. All right, let's get them
Thank you so
grasshoppers
much.
now.
Thank you.
Is there anything I can help with, Kate? Did you want me to help with the J-Troop?
Actually, Daniel, I would love it if you just rested your ankle. Okay, we need you to be ready for nationals. Thank you so much.
Once again, Kate won't let me do something. It just seems like every time I try to help out or I try to make an opportunity for myself, she just shoots me down.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just met Becca, aka Mini Giselle, and I'm so excited. I've never mentored somebody before, and I just can't wait. Good girl. That was awesome.
My mentor is Giselle, and I'm really excited because she's like the queen of acro, and I'm really excited just to get to work with her because I look up to her so much.
Could you teach me how to do the spider? Oh, you want to learn my signature move, eh?
Yeah.
Well, Becca, you have to learn how to bridge walk before you can run, sweetie. I think it's a great idea that Becca learns the spider. But, I mean, we can't get too ahead of ourselves. I think I need to slow it down a little bit for her.
Right now, I'm just taking Rochelle under my wing, you know, making sure she's technically on point. Maybe we'll do some flexibility after, but it's just nice to have a good ballet warm-up.
All right, great posture. All the way down to the floor, really get those feet. Come back in, up with the arm, follow with the head, and down.
First of all, your feet, they're not turned out at all. It's all wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you the dance captain, A Troop? I didn't think so.
Okay, so how about you show me what you would do?
Okay. I would actually turn out.
Oh. Well, you know what? I guess there's nothing I can teach you then, is there?
Funny, actually, yeah. You could teach me how to be dance captain.
Want to know the first rule about being dance captain?
What?
Don't stand so close to me.
Grand plies.
Rochelle definitely has the personality to be a dance captain. You can tell right away she's confident, she has that kind of swagger about her that a dance captain needs. It's nice to work with someone who has the same kind of personality and passion as you do.
What do you need?
I want to be the coolest dancer in the studio, you know?
Yeah, the spot's already taken. Sorry, but...
By who? West?
What'd you say to me?
When Josh says he wants to be the coolest guy in the studio, it kind of reminds me from when I was young. Because I remember that being, like, the #1 priority. I need to be the coolest guy in the studio. So I feel like he's a lot like me, actually.
I could make you second coolest, though.
I'll take it.
All right, bro.
My mentor is the one and only James. So, what's your trick?
Well, honestly, man, you need to have the rhythm with your hands before your feet. You know what I'm saying?
How am I gonna do that?
I'll show you, man.
I want to show him my roots and where I dance from, where my heart is. So I want to show him, like, the rhythm and, you know, how to feel the beat and stuff like that. I feel like he kind of needs that.
There's so much more in the music room, bro. I'll show you. Come on.
Yep.
Hey guys, I'm doing the next step. So much fun. Yeah, I dropped off a bunch of the flyers at the library, so they're gonna hand them out there. Awesome. Next step. Come during the next step. Learn to dance. You want to learn to dance? Come to the next step.
Amanda and I are at my school for the Saturday activities fair, and this girl from Elite approaches, and, you know, I'm kind of questioning why she's here.
It's so pathetic that the next step has to use their dancers to advertise themselves. I mean, the name doesn't speak for itself.
Michelle, this is Tess. She was my assistant captain at Elite, and she's just really bitter about not going to nationals.
You know what, Amanda? You're pathetic. Look at you in your little tacky outfit, sitting behind your little table, handing out flyers. You used to dance in the best studio, and now look at you.
The best studio? Why didn't you guys win regionals if you're the best studio?
Whatever.
Why don't you take a flyer and get lost, Tess?
You know what? It's sad. Look where you've ended up.
What was that about?
Ever since I left Elite, she's been bothering me to go back. It's really pathetic. She does not understand that I'm happy at the next step now.
Weird.
How's it all going, Chloe?
Hold on, I'm counting. 24.
So it all adds up. Yes, perfect.
I have a 2-key system in place for the next step. Chloe keeps the key to the money box. I keep the key to the drawer that the money box gets locked in.
Hey, how's baby ballet going?
That way, only Chloe and I are the ones with access to the money.
It's going.
So basically, Marge is running the class.
Well, they're not gonna listen to me.
Well, do you give them candy? That helps.
Ugh, they just go to the bathroom a lot, and it's the bathroom. I mean, I spend most of my time just taking them there.
You'll get used to it.
Can I talk to you? I'm going into Kate's office because I really want a rematch for the national solo.
Thanks, Chloe.
I'll see you later.
It was unfair before. I wasn't fully healed, and I know I said I was, but I think I was wrong.
What's that, Daniel?
Do you think I'm a good dancer?
Of course. We wouldn't have you in A Troop if you weren't.
Then why didn't you give me the solo? And why didn't you give me the small group? I think it's a little ridiculous that I'm one of the best dancers and you're not using me.
I don't give anyone a solo or a small group. They fight for it, they audition for it, and they prove that they deserve it.
I am not asking you to hand the solo over to me. I'm asking for a rematch because when we first auditioned, I wasn't fully healed, and I am now, and I think it would be a fair fight.
Obviously, I must not have been fully healed for Eldon to win. I'm clearly a better dancer than him. So for Kate to have picked Eldon, that must have meant that I was off my game.
You guys auditioned, and Eldon won. I'm sorry, but that's that.
Don't you want the best soloist for nationals?
We already have him.
When Kate says no, it's just more proof that she doesn't value me as a dancer. I've had enough.
Hey, Tess. I'm approaching Tess just because her behavior earlier was really unacceptable, and, you know, I kind of just want to set her straight.
You and your studio need to back off Amanda. She's at the next step now. You know what? She used to be the best dancer at the best studio, so like...
Okay.
The best studio? All she ever talks about is how mean you guys are and how little fun she had there. So you and your studio need to back off.
Okay, fine. Personally, I think Tess is kind of rude. I mean, why is she sticking her nose into a business that's not even hers? I don't understand.
East Hall at 4. Amanda.
I'm drumming with Josh because I want him to feel the rhythm. I want him to feel the beat so he can connect that with his dancing. Yes! See that? You gotta feel the rhythm, man, with your hands. Just go crazy for a bit at the ending. Let me see. Come on. Yeah. Feel it. I'm not feeling you. Feel it, man. Come on. Honestly, he's not doing very bad. It needs a little bit of improvement. I want him to just let loose.
Pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Not bad. All right, let's try a little more chilling one. You good? Ready? Let's try this.
That was 200 bridge walks from Studio A to the music room. Congratulations. That's pretty awesome.
200. I mean, that's a lot. Even for me, that's a lot.
Let's work on our TikToks. It's the next step to the spider. Okay, James, hit that beat.
Oh, yeah?
You have to learn how to control your legs while you're upside down, which can kind of get a little bit confusing.
As Rochelle and I enter the music room, I see this perfect opportunity to show her what being a dance captain is all about.
All right, I want you to try and get people's attention.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hello.
You're not listening. Rochelle can't get everyone's attention for a few reasons. 1, she's young. 2, she's yelling. People don't like to be yelled at. That's something I've learned. 3, she's not quite dance captain material yet. So watch this.
Hey, everybody. I just want to tell you what an amazing job you're doing, and because of that, I figured we could take a 15-minute break at the Culture Shock. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Yo, let's get some juice.
It's just unfair that.
Right now I'm in culture shock. I'm just talking with Stephanie and Tiff, just getting some stuff off my chest.
So I then asked if I could help out with anything, and she wouldn't let me work with the J Troop, and she wouldn't let me hand out things at the high school. She's just robbing me of everything, and the solo is all I really wanted.
I think Stephanie and Tiffany are the only ones who will understand how unfair Kate is being.
What did she say when you spoke to her?
She said that they already had the best dancer, and it was Eldon.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand his frustration, but at the end of the day, if she says you can't audition, you just can't audition.
I feel that Daniel's being a little spoiled right now. I mean, of all the people to talk to, you choose to speak with me and Tiffany about this?
Or at least you're still an A troop. Yeah.
If I can't dance the solo at nationals, maybe I don't want to be an A troop anymore.
Hey, man, you can't play the rhythm in public. Can't play it anywhere.
You're kidding, right? Come on.
No. Let's go.
All right.
If Josh wants to feel the beat, he needs to play it in public, in front of everybody. And playing the bongos is the way to make it happen.
Hit it.
As I'm playing the bongos, I think I'm really starting to get the rhythm, and now I can feel it in my whole body.
I'm making Becca walk on her hands because she needs a good sense of balance to be able to do the spider.
I learned from Giselle to take everything one step at a time, and I think that that's really going to help me.
Oh, I see how it is.
This is so boring. Like, this is not how I want to be spending my time.
Rochelle is definitely a little bit of a firecracker. She wants it all, but she doesn't exactly know how to get it.
You know what? Here's a dance captain tip. If they work hard, they get to play hard. It gives incentive.
Well, when you think about it, it actually looks like fun.
I'm really glad you're getting it, Rochelle.
Yeah, for sure. After today, I feel so much more comfortable, and after Emily told me that I did a great job, I feel like I'm actually going to make a really good dance captain one day.
Kate?
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Sure.
I'm going back into Kate's office just because I want to talk to her again about maybe dancing the solo.
I've just been doing a lot of thinking, and the decision that I've made isn't an easy one, but I think in the long run it's going to be the right one for me.
What are you talking about, Danielle?
Well, I've decided that unless I can have the solo at nationals, I have to leave.
And where are you going to go?
Actually, Chris has offered me the national solo at Superstar, and I'm prepared to take it.
Really?
Chris and I worked very closely at the next step. He kind of mentored me and helped me with my featured solo for regionals. So he knows how good of a dancer I am.
I don't know what to say about that.
I really don't want to go, but if you were to reconsider and let me audition for the solo again, I could stay.
So I give you a rematch, and you lose. Are you still gonna go to Chris's studio, or are you gonna stick it out with A Troop?
Like I said, if I don't have the solo, I have to go.
So it's not about the rematch, it's about the solo.
Yes.
A Troop is a team. We're here for each other, and everyone is committed to the group. Clearly you're not.
I'm not a second place dancer, and I don't think Kate sees that.
Miss Kate, please, I don't want to do this. Just, please give me the solo.
No. Daniel, I understand where you're coming from. And we're definitely gonna miss you here. Come on. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm actually really upset about leaving the studio. It's been my home for my entire dance career this far. Just starting fresh is really scary. But I think ultimately it'll be worth it.
Guys, I have some sad news, unfortunately. Daniel has decided to leave the next step and join Chris's new studio, Superstar Dance.
I'm not really sure what to feel about Daniel leaving. I understand in a way, but I just can't believe he didn't tell me.
Chris offered him the national solo. He took it.
I do feel slightly responsible for Daniel leaving. I think me getting the solo might have contributed to the fact that he's leaving, but I don't know, it seems like there's something more to it.
Honestly, I kind of have mixed feelings about Daniel leaving because he's a really good dancer, but he started a lot of drama and he was selfish. So I don't mind that he left.
Well, now we're one dancer short.
I know. I've already submitted the list of names to nationals. We can't add anyone.
This means that if we lose one more dancer, we will have no alternates at nationals. So if anyone were to get hurt or anything, we'd be out of luck.
Hey,
She showed up.
of course I showed up.
Did you know that your friend completely yelled at me?
Whatever, at least she thinks I'm on her side.
How's the plan going anyways?
It's going really good, but I just have to wait for the right moment to start messing with them. I have to make sure that they fully trust me before they suspect anything.
Why am I talking to Tess?
Well, I'll tell you why I'm talking to Tess. I'm still at Elite. In fact, I'm captain at Elite. Me crying because Lucien was yelling at me? Fake. 100% fake. The only reason why that had to happen was to make Michelle fall in my trap and let me audition for A Troop. The only reason why I'm at the next step is to make sure they do not make it to nationals.